this morning when I woke up, I had like about, I think around about 600. Now I'm at like about 1,200 or some shit.
Oh, what, your followers?
Yeah, followers. Because people, you know, it was Jenkum, so it's big enough. Like, oh shit, Kishore Moosey. It's like it's funny. People be like, oh, nobody forgot about me. It's like, yeah, right, dude. It's like people, you know, when I'm still out there and I do shit and people like don't even take notice, and then like I get an interview in like a magazine and all of a sudden, oh shit, this dude's around. It's because I was presented by notes. So you go left on this next street.
Well, people assume you don't skate anymore because they don't see you in the line.
Yeah, it's because I'm not being presented by the notes. There's no money behind it. You know, I'm not gonna pay anybody to put me in their magazine and shit like that. Like, that's fucking retarded. You know, it goes back to what I was saying about the contest. It's like they're getting a free every time we do anything, and somebody, you know, like, we give away our content or we sell our content, but we don't put our own content together and create and control our own destiny. Think about the magazines, the video magazines and shit like that. How easily we can do it. It's just that we have to link with other people and we have to put, you know, like, work into it. But we're always looking for somebody else to do it, and then, you know, other people's platforms, but we don't build our own.
Yeah.
And or if we build our own platform, we're all trying to hoard it like DGK. It's only these type of dudes. You know, like, and not even to say it's like that, because that's its own corporation. And Stevie never said he was for the people. Or at least I don't think. You know, yeah, you gotta want to go straight though.
That's fine.
Yeah. Or you know, and not to say that Stevie has to be for the people or any of that shit, but like, you know, as far as platforms go, we don't lift each other up really.
Well, people got to make money.
Oh, well, yeah, but that's the thing, is that if we help build each other up, and then we you can go left right here. We help build each other up, and then like charge everybody else, because if you know, well, I mean, we have to charge each other at first to get it going, because ultimately we're financially like the foundation of everything.
There's like the Dylan Reader thing and all that stuff. It's like, that's not, like, they pick and choose what they put in there.
Yeah. They didn't take anything out of context. It's just that how they trimmed it to where it's like, and it's designed that way, you know, because it's like, oh shit, you know, I said it, and they just trimmed it to where it's just harsh. It's just cut harsh like that, but I didn't leave it harsh like that, because when I'm saying stuff and I realize it comes off harsh, I usually elaborate. Oh, yeah. So I elaborated on it, but in the interview, they only put so much writing, so they chopped it. So it's just like, No, but the Dylan Reader, the Dylan Reader part, he's all like, so you don't like his style? And I was like, no, that's not what I'm saying. It's like, I was talking specifically about the art. You know, so the Dylan Reader one, it wasn't as harsh as the Zero one. The Zero one, it just sounds like I just said all of the writers only did like 3 tricks, and they were like, they weren't professional. They were militant and not professional. You know, no, but it was hella militant. You know, and I was saying I wasn't really feeling.
Jamie gets the job done.
Yeah, no,
he
this
gets
is
the
what I
job
said.
done.
No, true. And I wasn't even trying to say that it was wrong. I was just saying I wasn't feeling it. I was just like, you know, it's just like, this is like really militant. It wasn't. It just wasn't skateboarding to me. It wasn't. Because it reminds me of like how back in the days we get out, me and a filmer, we go downtown San Jose or go somewhere, we just go at it, like, okay, like, I'm gonna try to do this, just film me. It wasn't like warm up like we do now, and then like we try, you know, it wasn't like that. We just like barge at shit and we try to get it. So that's what like Zero reminds me of, because it was they'd always go on missions. I wasn't thoroughly hating on Zero. It's just the idealism it brought. So you got all these regimented mindsets. So they're really good, but they're like rigid. They're not like, you can tell that they train, you know, the way that they skate. They all like skated like all, you know. and they landed all stompy, you know, like seriously, was I not? It didn't, you know, it was like, think about marching and think about how they land their tricks. It was like, you know, like, and that's all I was saying. I was just breaking it down for what it truly was.
Well, of course, they're always. I mean, they're always gonna print what.
Well, yeah,
What's gonna-
and you know, and it's not, and again, it's like he didn't like he didn't make me say something that I didn't say. I just didn't like how when he starts out what he said about me, like how he said it. It was just like, dude, you don't call somebody and ask them to do an interview, and then you kind of like, you know, take a shot at
Like
them.
low key, like
Yeah, it was a low, like
little
it's the first
condescending-
paragraph. It's a low key snipe, you know. It's
Yeah.
like saying that
little
basically.
clickbait. See if you're gonna go after it.
You could tell he was you know, he'd been marinating on these topics for a while. It's like, you know, he was trying to say that I wasn't coherent, basically, in a sense, with a lot of the shit I was saying. So it was just like, well, that's kind of fucked up that he said that, you know. And seeing another thing, he didn't fucking let me read it first.
Ah.
So it just came. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was finished. That he was finished editing it.
Like he just did it, and
yeah,
that was it.
and it's out. It's out. It was out yesterday. And he
seen
didn't
it.
he didn't send it to me. I just found out if somebody just told me about it. So you know, it's that. You know, it's on that shit.